Hello friends, welcome to the next part of this JavaScript lecture series. In continuation with our last lecture, that is form validation. In this lecture we are going to discuss the next type of validation, that is called as confirm or retype password validation. Okay, so to understand that, we have created an HTML form. You can see here I have written form name equals to my form, password and a confirm password field, and password field's name is pass1 and confirm password field name is pass2. Okay, and so these are these two password fields, that is password and confirm password. And inside confirm password text field, we have implemented an event handler that is known as onKeyUp, and onKeyUp we want to call the function called as validate. Okay, so this is the function validate that we need to implement using JavaScript to implement such type of validation. We have also maintained a field name as span id equals to err, style equals to color red, that we have used a little bit of CSS, and we have closed this span tag. This is very similar to the last topic that we have discussed, or last lecture of form validation, that this field will be used to display the error messages. Okay, so to understand this confirm password or retype password field, what we need to do, that if a user wants to enter a password, for time being we have not maintained this field as password so that we can show whatever I am typing. So we have maintained these fields as text fields. You can implement it as a password field, but to understand it more clearly, suppose I want to type the password as iTechnica and user types a confirm password named as iTechnica. Okay, so a message should be displayed here whether okay or not okay. Okay will be displayed when these two fields are equal or contain the same data, otherwise it will display not okay. So as we want to display the message during our writing process, so that event will be called as KeyUp event. Okay, so for that the event handler will be needed, is called as onKeyUp. That's why we have used this event handler. Okay, so now we are starting our validation part using JavaScript. So what we have to do, first we will have to fetch the values of this password and confirm password field. So for that I will say where upass, that is the user password, and I want to fetch the value, that is document dot, this field is maintained inside this my form, so I will say document dot my form dot pass1 dot value. Okay, so I have fetched the value of this document which contains my form, and this my form contains this pass1, so I fetched the value inside my local variable, that is upass. Okay, similarly if I say where cpass, that is the confirmation password, is equals to document dot my form dot pass2, this is the name of this field, so pass2 dot value. Okay, so these are the two variables which we will compare here, and if these two variables contain the same value, then we will display certain messages. So we'll check here, we'll say if upass equals cpass. Okay, so we'll say document dot get element by id, and id name is, you can see here we have err, so get element by id err dot inner text equals to, I'll say okay, else I will say, I'm copying the same line here, this, and I'll copy this here, I'll say inner text equals to not okay. Okay, and moreover what we can do, we can use these if else conditions to return certain value. If suppose if I say onKeyUp return validate, so in such particular that cases we can use the return statement also here. Okay, so now if I save my document and I refresh the page, and if I say suppose the password is say iTechnica. Okay, and now if I comes inside the confirm password field and I say I, you can see it is displaying not okay, and it will display not okay till our password and confirm password field matches. So I will say iTechnica, As and when these two fields contain the same value, you can see iTechnica, it will print the message is converted to OK. And if I continue the message, suppose if I say one more A, the message will display not OK. Okay, so this is the way you can validate these two fields, that is password and confirm password, and you can use this field to display particular messages inside your JavaScript document. And you want to display an alert, then rather than this, we can also use alert messages to display certain message. So I can also say alert OK, else alert not OK. So it is up to you by what mean you want to display your message. So if I refresh the page and you see, if I say IT and inside confirm password, if I say I, you can see it is saying not OK. So I'll have to click OK every time when I type anything inside the confirm password. That's why I have used this pan ID equals to ERR, so that even after typing the message, this message should be displayed accordingly. Okay, because alert will generate the alert messages and I'll have to click OK, and then I can continue the message typing. Now this is saying OK. Okay, so this is the way how we can use form validation to confirm or to validate password, that is password and confirm password field. Now in continuation with this topic, suppose if somebody says, okay, my document is containing number field, and I'll say enter number, and inside that I'll say input type equals say text, and name equals to, if I say num. Okay, and after that I provide a button, so I'll say input type equals to button, and I'll say check. So on check, what I want to do, so for that I'll say on click, I want to call a function validate that will check whether it is the value provided is number or not. Okay, so to fetch this value from here, I'll again use the document model, that is I'll say where num equals to document dot my form dot num dot value. Okay, and to check it, I'll say if JavaScript is having a property which is called as is nan. Okay, so is nan, you can see it is saying it returns a boolean value that indicates whether a value is the reserved value, that is not a number. So I'll check if is nan, or inside it I'll provide the variable that is num. So I'll say if the provided num is not a number, then in such case I'll alert a message saying not a number. So if I save the page and I refresh my page, you can see it is now saying enter number and a checker. So if I say enter number, I provide iTech and I check this, you can see it is saying not a number. But when I say 100 100, and if I say check, it is not generating as any message because we have not provided else field. So to check that, you can see alert, you can write alert, and I'll say number. Now if I refresh my page and I enter any random value, that is ABC, that is a text, and if I say check, it will say not a number. And if I say 100 and if I check it here, it will say a number. So you can use form validation in your JavaScript form to check any type of data, any type of variable, any type of field, and you can use it accordingly as per your requirement. So this is all about this lecture, and in the upcoming lecture we'll talk about the more advanced validation, that is called as email validation. Okay, so if you like the video, then kindly like and share the video and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.